Ha! Hey, didn't see you there. Welcome to the Misfits podcast. Rated 5 stars on YouTube. It's not. I read that from a different YouTuber, so.
Okay.
Hello. Hi.
Hi.
Welcome to my podcast. Today I'm here with
Jessa.
Gabriel Santa Maria.
Ellie.
Sarah.
Oh, I'm Sydney.
How old are you, Ellie?
I'm 16. I'm 18. I'm 18.
I'm 17 years old.
Where do you go to high school?
Kennedy Catholic High School.
Roland.
I go to Kentridge.
I go to Kennedy Catholic High School.
Go to Kentridge High School.
Stadium High School.
Where's that? For the people
In
who don't know.
Tacoma, Washington, which is far from
Why is Stadium super cool? What movie was it?
well, like, you know, if you've ever watched the movie 10 Things I Hate About You with Heath Ledger and Julia Stiles, that's like my school.
So, name someone that could hit you with a car and you'd be totally okay with it.
Conan Gray could hit me with a car any day.
Literally anyone, but, like, I don't know. Anyone.
Yeah.
Anyone, but especially Elon Musk.
I love him.
Klaus from the Umbrella Academy, because just imagine.
Probably you.
What the
You know, I'm gonna have to say Bill Gates.
Bill Gates.
Because, like, I'm gonna sue him, and then it's just like, well, give me the money. Like, well, like the pain will be there, but like the money will.
You'll have millions of dollars.
It's gonna come.
Okay.
So like I'm gonna feel the pain, but like second later, like, man, like college tuition paid for, mortgage paid for, you know.
How accurate do you think teenage representation in media is these days?
I think in media, I don't think it's that accurate at all. Because like I watched your project.
Plug.
I watched your project on that, and yeah, you said it was inaccurate as well. Because I think it's like usually older people like in media that try to portray.
That's what I said. Yeah.
Yeah, teenage life. Yeah, they just don't have like a teenage mindset anymore. Like it's just hard for them to be put in a teenager's shoes, and like as like trends constantly change and like culture constantly changes. It's just like, you know, it's hard, and like it's just hard to like represent something that's so broad, you know.
I don't really think it's super accurate. I think there's a lot of stereotypes and stuff that teenagers have to face, and it's kind of.
I think it kind of depends. Like, it goes from show to show, but I think for the most part, it could be better.
Yeah.
The media, I don't think it's perfectly portrayed, and I don't think it's completely wrong either. I think it addresses a lot of issues that do happen, but not as often as people would think. Because, like, I go to a pretty big school, I think, and, like, it's public school, so there's a lot of weird things going on in public school. Like, 1,300 kids, like, there's a lot you could expect. Like, you know, you always see, like, the cliques, like, the jocks and then the band nerds. I mean, like, I'm a band nerd. I don't think I'm that social awkward, so, like, I don't fall under my own stereotype, and I don't think a lot of people do either. But, like, people can still identify with them, like, and enjoy, like, making fun of, like, the subtle stereotypes. It's definitely gotten better with, like, accurate representations now with, like, new authors and new playwrights and blah, blah, blah.
Getting better, but still bad.
It's prominent the fact that all the people are like white.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
they're like white. They all go to the rich people's schools, and none of them are like poor.
And maybe they'll have one black friend.
Oh yeah, the token black character.
I think an accurate representation is one Netflix original called On My Block.
Oh.
Yeah, it takes place like in California, and like they're like surrounded by like gang violence, but like still they like live the life of a regular teenager and go through the problems of a regular teenager. I think they portrayed it well enough, but it's not perfect. It was like a good attempt to.
You tried.
Like some like new authors and new playwrights would be something like John Green. Like,
Really?
not like that one's obviously exaggerated for like, you know, the romance aspect, but like the real problems that people are facing, like, you know, he addresses people with, you know, health problems and mental health problems, and like that's accurate thing. Also like Dear Evan Hansen, the musical, like it's not obviously no one breaks out of the song all of a sudden, but like you know, they're starting to finally address that problem. Like, you know, high school isn't all about like being popular and like doing all these things. They're actually talking about like, you know, the other kids in school who have like, you know, certain problems and health problems that other people don't recognize, or like just like people have personalities that don't exude confidence all the time, and so people are finally addressing those kind of
statements.
Is that the Netflix one with the ugly character?
Yeah, it's about the kids going through puberty and they just masturbate all the time.
I wouldn't say that it's not accurate, but I'm sure there's like shows and TVs that are pretty accurate. I can't just name one off the top of my head right now, but I've seen pretty accurate representation, and I've also seen inaccurate representation. So
what do you think is just like when you like watched it, you're like, oh, this is something I can relate to, and I really feel like if this was like my life, this is what it would be.
Can't really say that because, you know, mixed person.
Oh, yeah.
Very unusual mixed person, Mexican and Vietnamese. Not common, so
yeah.
Don't really see that. So, can't really relate to something, but I can be like, that's cool.
More teenagers, just to, well...
Put, like, input?
Yeah, put, like, input, just, like, tell their experiences to whoever, like in charge of whatever type of media they're trying to, like, represent, I guess. Because, like, them trying to do it on their own, like, an older generation, is just not going to work. It's just not going to engage to a teenage audience, so go directly to the source.
One, I think actually using teenage actors to act as teenagers, because a lot of times, like, in High School Musical, like, Zac Efron was 21 when he
really?
was 17. He was at least 21, I don't remember.
He was pretty old.
Yeah. I think they need to talk to actual high schoolers, or, like, teenagers in general, I guess. Because, like, I feel like because I've been, like, the way I was raised, like, I feel, like, very mature for my age in comparison to a lot of our generation, and like I feel like I don't really fall under a lot of like irresponsible rebellious teenager type, like that's not
Rebel without a cause.
Yeah, exactly, stuff like that, like that's not me, and like I feel like there's a lot of people, and like especially like in our friend group, I guess. Sorry, I'm like motioning to the people inside, but awkward.
Okay.
Like not grouping us in with like just one person's like
one stereotype.
One stereotype, yeah, because we're all different people, and a lot of us like have great ambitions and are a lot more mature than other kids our age. So
less rich people.
Most rich people.
I mean, like most of the time it is a public school, but the public school is like a fancy one.
Oh,
so
yeah.
I don't know, just one that more people can relate to, because a lot of people go to like middle class, I guess.
Yeah, middle class.
Public schools. So.
You know what I always hated about private high schools is that they always show them wearing like uniforms.
Oh yeah.
And like all the ties and stuff in the skirt.
God.
And I was like,
wear one, I would.
I'm looking at like at least in Archdiocese of Seattle, nobody has uniforms. Not even